ladies and gentlemen and ladies, Goody and the gang, live from the motherfucking hot box. This is the Friday Smoke Fest. You know I got the gang with me currently in transit. My dog El Residente San Jose representing live in the den. You know I got my dog Bleed Blue for the shoe. Nab Nation, what it do? We brought the cup back. Jay Lethal in the building. And you know I got my dog. Cardi's sitting over my eyes.
Oof.
One half of Sports Reports as ordered. 2-5.
Yeah.
Mike
250.
Will in the building. Goddamn.
Real quick too. Duke 24, North Carolina 15 right now.
Get these losers out of here.
27 to 17. 7:30 left in the first half. What you got, Cubs?
Before we get into the pod, can I do a quick shout out?
Absolutely.
Because we did mention my guy Nap Nation. Do it for the shoe. I got to shout out my cousin Tremaine. He was a big Colts fan. Dude loved the Colts with his whole heart. Even when they lost, he still rocked like incessantly. He passed away last Saturday, and I just want to shout him out for the shoe for sure.
Absolutely.
Shout out for the shoot.
All right, I won't make no Colts comments today.
Well, speaking of guys we want to respect, man, shout out to Cooper Kupp for deciding to basically return home. Not only is he returning home to Washington, but he's getting a slight little bag. He's getting a decent little bag out there, 45 M's over 3 years. Do we think that Cooper Kupp is going to make noise in Seattle?
What is the
Who's his quarterback?
Sam Darnold.
Sam I am.
what's the criteria of making
What's the noise?
like for in Seattle?
I mean, does he look like old school?
Is it better? Does he have to have a better numbers than Tyler Lockett or better numbers than DK Metcalf?
Well, I mean,
I'm
neither
saying,
one
does
of
he
them
have
are
a
there,
typical
so
Cooper
that don't
Kupp
matter.
No, I'm saying though in their tenure there, like they're out of their first.
I think that at this stage, if Cooper hits 1,000 yards, you know what I'm saying, he got to be saluted because, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people probably think his career is over. So if he comes out and just does something like that, because JSN is the number one.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So we don't expect him to outdo JSN.
If
So we
Cooper
thinking
Kupp-
so 1,100
Cooper
yards,
Kupp's your second best
7
wide receiver.
touchdowns.
Yes.
If Cooper Kupp's your second best wide receiver, you are in for a good season.
Because I was just about to say, man, he's only had 2,000-yard seasons, and one of those was a triple crown. So it's like,
That won him
you
a
know,
Super
I mean, there's a couple it's a 900-yard, 800-yard, and then the last 2 years he's had 700 yards. So it's like, you know, and I know he's missed games in between there. 12 games, 2023.
Kamara ain't got no 1,000-yard season.
Yeah. And in 2022, he only played 9 games and had 800 yards. So imagine if he would have played the full 17. And that was right after the Triple Crown season. So I understand, you know, people being optimistic about Cooper Kupp. I just don't see him, you know what I'm saying? He was never really a crazy stat guy anyway, except for that 1 year with Matt Stafford.
So they gotta get some receivers in the draft, right? Because look at this. This is their other wide receivers outside of JSN right now. Jake Bobo.
Jake Bobo sweet.
Jalen Darden.
Jake Bobo, all right, man.
John Reese Plumlee, who played quarterback in college.
He's a wide receiver now.
Is he related to the Plumlee in the league in the NBA?
I don't know.
In the NBA?
I'll look it up in a second. Cody White and Derek Young. Those are the Seattle wide receivers. So he can't let none of them have more catches than him.
Them boys is cooked. And they just got rid of Laviska Shenault. So
yeah.
I mean, I definitely feel you. But another veteran
for most yards on the team. I think he still battles for most yards on the team.
Cooper Kupp?
Yeah.
I don't think he'll get the most yards. He'll have the most receptions on the team.
I think he battles for it. I think it's close.
He is not related to the Plumlees.
I don't think that Who's their offensive coordinator? It's not Ryan Grubb. He just left.
Yeah, he went back to DeBoer. Their offensive coordinator is Clint Kubiak.
Cook.
Clint Booby.
Remember him?
Ain't that Gary Kubiak's son?
I bet you the Cowboys remember him.
The boys
Yeah,
is cooked.
Gary
The boys is
Kubiak.
done for.
Yeah, he was the one that put that. He was the Saints offensive coordinator this year.
Them boys is done.
Remember
for.
after week
That's all I
2
gotta
when
say.
they had the greatest offense ever?
Yeah, with Derek Carr. But speaking of another veteran wide receiver, Devontae Adams is now playing with the Rams, and might
What up,
I?
Alec?
If that Seattle O-line holds up, he's gonna be dangerous. Darnold could have another 25 plus. Okay, I mean, I'm not saying he can't. I mean, like I said, he has decent targets. We've seen that if he has somebody to throw the ball to in Minnesota, at least, you know. And I mean, he didn't look terrible with his. Did you think he looked bad when he played with y'all, El Residente?
Darnold?
Yeah.
He never started for us.
He never played.
No, I think he started one game. When Brock got hurt, he started. We lost both games he started.
I mean, I'm interested to see him without, what's his name, Kevin O'Connell. But Clint Kubiak's not a bad, fallback.
Just for the record,
And
by the
then,
way, that's the same.
go
That's
ahead.
the same team. Like Sam started on the same team as Brock Purdy. That everybody tells us is perfect offensively. Was perfect offensively, and lost both games. Keep going.
Lethal said, "Give that man his $51 million."
I don't want to get sidetracked.
Takes a sip
but
out the cup.
I just want to throw it out there.
So
sip the cup, bro.
Devontae Adams is now a Los Angeles Ram, and I think he is definitely about to have one of those seasons for sure. I don't think he's falling off.
Based on what we saw at the Jets, I'm not sure.
I think
Mind
he
you.
on his. I think he lost a step. I think he just gonna get. He gonna be the third down merchant. The man who he gonna have more receptions. Puka's gonna have more receiving yards, but Vontae is gonna have the receptions and maybe 8 touchdowns at best.
Damn, bro, you turning him into Keyshawn Johnson?
I mean, bro.
Look,
Keyshawn
all I'm
ain't
saying is, starting in 2021, his last season with Green Bay, 1,500 yards. His first season with the Raiders, 1,500 yards. Second season with the Raiders, which was 2023, 1,100 yards. Then last year, the Raiders and the Jets, 1,000 yards. He had 800 yards in 11 games with the Jets, 209 yards in 3 games with the Raiders. So I haven't seen any real fall off, unless y'all saying that from 1,500 to 1,000 is a substantial drop.
Well, you just counted 3 years back to back to back, and his numbers went down every year. I don't understand what you mean.
Well, obviously quarterback as the years went on. So, and as quarterback play went down, he was still an effective wide receiver, leading the league in touchdowns his first year with the Raiders, going 8 touchdowns those 3 years from 2022, 14 touchdowns, 2023, 8 touchdowns, 2024, which was last year, 8 touchdowns.
Yeah, but he was the number one guy in those years. He's not the number one in the Rams offense.
You think so? You think so?
I know
Puka
so.
Nacua just changed his number from 17 for a guy who's only going to be there
12.
about 2 or 3 seasons at most.
No way. He started with 12 when he was in high school.
And it's
12
a
is
respect thing, man. Respect the vets.
Yeah, the 12 is a respect thing for real.
Respect the vets, nigga.
Yeah,
This
No,
my
I think
squad.
that Devontae Adams still got some stuff left in the tank because he's one of those
Especially
receivers
with Matt Stafford.
Well, that too, but he's one of those receivers that it's more about the route running than it is the actual, like he's not necessarily
Like
that
separation
explosive.
is not the big key. It's just him being able to create enough space that Stafford could deliver him a legit ball and he's going to catch
Right.
it.
There'll always be a place for a guy like Devontae Adams.
Dog, I'm telling you, he's going to be one of them ones next year. They're going to be like, damn.
Puka wanted to have the same number as Voldemort.
So
Yeah, is that what it was?
It'll never happen.
between Adams,
Let's talk about Percy
and
Harvin.
DK, between Adams and DK, who has the the better season?
Adams.
I want to say Adams because I don't trust the Steelers to do anything that resembles offense.
Devontae Adams definitely gonna have a better
I
season.
still don't know who can be their quarterback. Like,
Yeah, that too. You know what I mean? We don't know who their quarterback is. They got 2 clones at running back that do the same thing. Now that Najee's gone, looking fat, you know what I'm saying? He need to get back in the gym.
Shout out to Najee Harris for joining the Chargers. I still don't know what that's gonna look like, but I mean,
It's gonna look like
they still got J.K.
it's gonna look
Dobbins.
like Melvin Gordon without Melvin Gordon, but with more fumbles.
That's
like
tough.
they're running the ball a lot.
Yeah. And they still could bring JK back too.
I didn't think he didn't win anywhere.
Well, he's a free agent, yeah.
Oh, word. Okay.
Yeah, it was just a 1-year deal.
So yeah. But what about what we was talking about backstage? Let's no, we're not gonna start with the quarterbacks. Let's do something more friendlier, like the wide receivers.
No week.
Okay. So wide receiver Hall of Fame monitor. Before we get to the average number, which is 100, there are 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16 guys that are above average when we consider what it is to be a Hall of Fame wide receiver.
So
and those names are.
hold on real quick.
Go ahead.
Are these all active dudes or are these guys that might have recently retired too?
Some are active, some are recently retired.
Okay.
So DeAndre Hopkins.
Well, in the above average zone, this guys that have most recently retired.
Okay.
And already been retired. But below average, there are some active players. So we got Jerry Rice, obviously, with a number of 311, and the next closest guy is Randy Moss with 150.
the next closest is Randy Moss with 150. That's a big gap. Like, yeah,
and then the next closest is number 3 is Marvin Harrison with 147. Then it's Larry Fitz, T.O., Steve Largent, James Lofton, Lance Allworth, Chris Carter, Tim Brown, Reggie Wayne, Torrey Holt, Julio, A.B., Paul Warfield, and Steve Smith.
All right.
So those are the above average Hall of Fame guys.
I like that. And Steve Smith on that list. I like that.
And as far as the ones who made just below 100 is Isaac Bruce, Charlie Taylor, Tyreek Hill, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Don Maynard, Charlie Joyner, and Art Monk.
Tyreek Hill on the list.
Bruce and Art Monk.
Tyreek Hill, a Hall of Famer right now, bro.
For sure.
No.
1 championship, 5 first-team All-Pros, 8 Pro Bowls.
Nah. I don't know, bro. I don't know if the Chiefs.
8 years as a starter.
Devontae's in there.
You said what happened?
Is Devontae in there?
Devontae Adams is, yes, he is there. When we talk about, he is a 74, Hines Ward 75, DeAndre Hopkins 77, Anquan Bolden is an 81, Andre Reed is an 82, and Calvin Johnson is an 84.
Calvin Johnson's an 84?
Well, he's already in a
Calvin
Hall.
Johnson is an 84.
He already.
Wow.
0 championships, 3 first-team All-Pros, and 6 Pro Bowls. 9 years as a starter.
This is Devontae.
No, I see.
This is Calvin Johnson.
See, so look, I'm gonna be the first to admit it, right? Because a lot of people don't like to admit things, but I'm gonna admit it. When I first heard that Megatron got into the Hall of Fame, my reaction was, "What the fuck?"
Why?
I agree.
You know, because I just
watching Megatron.
He was really the one who got the lead. He made the Hall off the eye test.
Yeah, that's kind of where I was. I think that's kind of where I was going with it.
What?
He made the Hall off the eye test. He really only had 3 elite seasons.
I mean, but watching, bro. He's the only receiver to have 2 people literally guard somebody at the goal line, bro, from a fade route, bro. Like, what we say?
No, I'm not saying that he doesn't deserve it. You know what I'm saying? But it just
not at all.
It just didn't
It didn't look like a Hall of Fame career.
Yeah, like I just
No, when you look at Calvin Johnson play, you like, bro, this nigga's unguardable. He's a Hall of Famer.
right.
But it's like
right,
when you look at the numbers and how short his prime was, you know what I'm saying?
especially for first ballot.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like
I can't think of a world in which Calvin Johnson is not a Hall of Famer.
no. Like I
I
said, that
just
was my initial reaction. Like, you know, like I had to sit and reflect. You know, that's why I said I
Yeah,
admit
sure.
that I was wrong, because when it first happened, I was like, first ballot?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially considering
And he was quiet. People love Calvin
well,
Johnson.
especially
Yeah.
considering that like somebody like T.O. had to wait to third ballot too. Like, you know what I mean? It's like
But that's because they was
Mhm.
trying to
send
they
him
was
a
trying to
message.
discredit T.O., bro.
Yeah.
They was trying
to send him a message. And then you
Yeah.
saw what he did with it when he got it. So
And that's why they did what they did in the first place.
yeah.
Way to prove them right, El Dorado.
You did it. You did it. Turl.
You know what I'm saying? But so yeah, no, he is a Hall of Famer, but like I said, I was just, you know, taken aback for a second. Like, you know, like, damn.
And I sent you this I sent you the 225
Yeah, I got it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, we honoring quitters now?
for sure.
That's
You
tough.
got my dog LAR
That
way
ain't
in the
tough at
building.
all. Ask for a trade.
What up, AD?
What it do, fellas?
AD,
What's going
man.
on, my
Hey, what
brother?
up?
Hey,
How you-
Megatron, though, man. Come on, Mike.
No, I'm just saying, like
dog.
no, I'm saying he deserves it. He absolutely
We
deserves
finally
it.
got Sterling Sharp in the jump, bro. He put like them niggas like that, man. Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
You know?
Sterling Sharp Ben deserved it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think Megatron shouldn't have got in as quick as he got in, or like you don't think bro was a Hall of Famer?
Well, that was
he got
that
like
was
13,000 yards real quick.
well, that's what I'm saying. When I first saw it, that was before I had looked at the numbers and stuff. Like I was just going off of like, damn, he ain't really played that long, or like,
He
you know,
didn't.
like
He did
he
play
didn't
long.
win no playoff games or nothing. Like, you know what I mean? Like I was just, you know.
You was being
Nah,
a hater.
I
It's
like,
okay.
all right.
It's okay. It was being a hater. It's okay.
No, I
That
wasn't
shit
being a
was.
hater.
He
I'm
did.
just-
He ran it up quick. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Yeah,
I don't
Calvin
know,
I
but there's
just-
a lot of dudes. Like I don't understand how the Hall
He
of
didn't
Fame
have an
works.
AB run though. That's what I'm saying. Bro didn't have no
AB
AB
the
run.
one that's not gonna get in. They gonna carry AB.
They sure are.
Mm-hmm. They gonna carry just like they carry
AB would-
T.O.,
if
bro.
AB had anything that resembled a brain, like
He did, bro. That
he-
shit got knocked out.
he would have literally been. I'm not saying he would have entered the conversation, but he would have been getting close to Rice, like close like Rice numbers type career.
Yes.
Like,
Rice-
I don't have a
wanna
problem
get
with Calvin
Mike
Johnson.
there.
No, that's what I'm
One
saying.
day
I'm
I'm
not
gonna do a
saying
whole
that he
rant
was
on
as
Jerry
good as
Rice.
Jerry Rice. I'm just saying that he was going to put up numbers.
Bro, he was as good as Jerry Rice, bro.
He didn't have a
Jerry
AB run.
Dog,
He didn't have a Julio
Jerry-
run.
dog, Jerry Rice squeezed everything he could out of that toothpaste bottle, man.
That's what Mike's saying. That's Mike's point.
Dog, he squeezed everything out of that
That's what
toothpaste bottle.
Antonio
dog.
Brown didn't do.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, that's for
Right.
real.
Dog, Jerry Rice came in the lockout year. I was like, nah, I'm killing all these backups.
There's a lot of guys that like I just don't know when they get in. They deserve to be in, but I don't know when they get in. You know,
Is
like I don't know when
Luke
Torrey.
Kuechly a first ballot Hall of Famer?
I don't know when Torrey
I don't know
Holt
if
gets
he's first
in
ballot.
because you know what I'm saying, you got Larry Fitzgerald coming up.
Jerry Rice put up 22 touchdowns in the season. He only played 12 games.
This is
They're
facts.
gonna get Larry going first ballot. He's the good.
Yeah, Larry's first ballot.
You know who's got all the numbers in the world, but I still don't view them as a Hall of Famer?
Herman Moore.
Okay.
Charles
Just
Rogers.
saying.
What
Residente just saying names. You know what I'm saying?
What
No, I've always thought Andre Johnson wasn't a Hall of Famer, even though he's got a lot of numbers.
Yeah, bro, he not. Like, how is he in over Torrey?
Because
Holt?
he was
he's a Hall of
he
Famer.
was the only receiver in Houston before DeAndre Hopkins got there that was still consistently putting up 1,000-yard seasons.
That don't make
With
sense.
niggas
When I think-
like
when I
Matt
think of-
with
when I think
niggas
of
like
Andre
Matt
Johnson-
Schaub and Sage Rosenfeld throwing him the football.
That don't
When
make
I think of Andre Johnson, he was Paul Pierce before KG and Ray Allen showed up.
Crap Palace.
Like,
think
you was getting your numbers.
I think he's a Hall of Fame wide receiver. Just not like how the fuck he get in so fast like that. Like,
Are we having a private event?
like
Yeah, Torrey Holt's
he
still
had
not
no,
in,
he didn't
Reggie
have
Wayne's
no
still ain't in.
resistance getting in that jump. Like Torrey Holt.
Oh yeah,
ain't,
Andre
like,
Johnson. Andre Johnson has a Hall of Fame meter of 91.91, 2 first team All Pros,
Some of them.
7
Like, what
Pro
is we
Bowls,
talking about?
12 years as a starter,
Pull up the side by side, bro, on him and how many
14,000
receivers?
yards, 70
who?
That's
tugs.
exactly what I was about to. Yeah, pull up the side by side with him and Torrey Holt because they got the
All right,
same.
hold on. Let me see. I got this.
Because Torrey got like 13,
He
and then
got
keep in
more.
mind,
He got more yards. He got like 1,000 more yards in.
Torrey Holt spent time. See, Torrey Holt came in like Puka did with Cooper Kupp. It was we already had a number one wide receiver, Isaac Bruce, and Torrey
But he
Holt.
still played more. He took Andre Johnson still played 20 more games than him though, and only got 1,000 more
He
yards.
played it.
He could have all his fucking numbers. He's just not a Hall of Fame to me.
I'm not mad
Bro,
at
the
him.
nigga
being
was
in the
playing
Hall
with
of
Matt
Fame
Shaw,
per se.
bro.
Yeah,
Nigga was
like
playing with
That's what I'm
wild niggas.
saying, bro. Matt
He
Shaw,
Hall of
Sage
Fame. He Hall of
Roosevelt,
Fame.
like Kerry
Just
Collins.
how he get in so fast is my thing. Like he had no resistance getting
It's
in
probably
there.
because of numbers.
Then
Bro,
to
was.
your point, Mike, because like I feel you, bro. Like, what is the rules to get in this shit? Like, because it don't be consistent. Like, it don't really at all. They just pick
Well,
and
I mean,
choose.
first they gotta like you. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's what I was gonna say.
All right, let's see.
That
Here we
shit
go.
be
I
crazy.
got you, Cups.
That's why AB gonna have a problem.
Yeah, AB. Yeah. AB definitely is a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, but he gonna have a problem getting in.
It's just gonna be the same. They gonna treat him like To.
They gonna treat him like T.O.
They gonna
Bro,
drag.
he's
that
probably
shit.
not
I
gonna
don't
get
think he's
in.
ever going to get in.
Yeah,
I don't
Ralph,
think
right.
he's gonna
not
get.
gonna get in.
Yeah,
He's not
T.O. got in. I don't think AB's getting in.
like they're not gonna let Brett in the Hall of Fame.
All right,
But
so
the numbers say Hall of Famer, bro.
Yeah, all the way.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. The numbers, you could have Hall of Fame numbers.
He was the
and-
best receiver in his time for like a half a
Yeah.
decade going, maybe longer.
I take AB over Julio. I'm sorry.
I mean,
I'm
I guess
taking AB
Andre
over
Johnson got more
everybody. I'm
fantasy
taking
points than
AB
Torrey
over
Holt,
damn
right?
near everybody in history, bro. Other than fucking some of my niggas personally. AB is the nigga. Like niggas
He
just
really
don't.
is him.
Damn.
Yeah,
Like,
I didn't know
they-
that Andre Johnson had more fantasy points than Torrey Holt. I take everything back.
There
The
you go.
nigga was crazy. That's what I'm saying. He a Hall of Famer. Let me see this shit.
Problem solved.
And then let me scroll down so we can see these accomplishments. There you go.
That's one
More
thing he
All
didn't get
Pros,
is a
Oh, he
championship.
same
got
amount
4
of
All
Pro Bowls.
Pros. Okay.
But I'm gonna say that 2 of them Jones' first team. Remember, they when it's in this box right here for the totality, they count first and second team Jones.
Uh-huh.
Right. How many is those 2 first teams for Torrey Holt?
Let's see.
I'm guessing so. They would have to be. Hold on.
Cuz
Torrey
still got more
Holt.
clubs than that nigga and everything. Like, bro, Cuz supposed to been in the Hall of Fame. That's what I don't understand. This shit be confusing me.
Torrey
Torrey
Holt?
Holt has Torrey Holt only has 1 first team All Pro.
Okay.
But see,
And
but that's
Andre
kind of
Johnson
the
has
problem,
2.
though. The problem is that at wide receiver, you got a log jam. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Wide
'Cause
receiver
you
stuff
got
is
your Torrey Holt, you got your Reggie Wayne, you got Larry Fitzgerald coming in next year, and he's going to jump both of them. You know what I'm saying? Steve Smith is in there. Julio going to be eligible in like a year or 2.
Is Steve Smith in there? He got like 10,000 yards. He got
No,
like
he's not
Steve
there
is a
yet.
hall, bro. Steve is a hall in my eyes. Bro.
Yeah, he's Hall of Famer, but he's not
Bro,
in
that
yet.
nigga got Ocho career damn near.
For
You
sure.
know, but that's the problem. I think receiver is just the position that has the log jam.
Let's see.
Yeah, it'd be
let's
too many- it'd
look
be
at some
too many
names
receivers.
where you wouldn't know. Notable
All
wide
right, fellas.
receivers who only had 1 first team All Pro. Just some quick notes for y'all. Can y'all guess the highest rated one?
Oh, hold up real quick.
What
Before we do that, Residente.
He gone now.
I got he gone. Damn. I got Duke 45, North Carolina 24 at halftime.
He hit the
There you
go
go.
What
button
era,
quick.
Ralph? What time period?
Bro played in the 2000s.
Hans
Only 1 first team All Pro.
Ward.
Hall of Fame wide receiver. All-time great.
First team All-Pro.
All-time great in the 2000s. Is it Marvin Harrison?
No.
No,
No.
it's more than
I
All
think
Pro.
it was Marvin.
Marvin Harrison was stacking them Jones.
Yeah.
It's because he had paid.
I know you got something against Marvin Harrison.
It's
That's
not
what I
even.
said. I said Hans Ward too.
Hines Ward
Alex,
in the
it is
Hall
not
of Fame.
Hines Ward.
I wouldn't even think Hines Ward had one. He wasn't like, to me, he
He's
was just
not
like
in
a
the Hall of
pretty
Fame.
player. Oh, he didn't get in?
As far as all pros,
That's how
though,
it
we
was
go
in the Hall
off
of
just the
Fame.
all
Is
pros.
it a Hall of Fame? Correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't
Let me
think it is.
see. I'll look.
Hines
No, he's
Ward
not
is
in the
definitely a
Hall
Hall
of
of
Fame.
Famer.
He's not in the Hall, bro. Where was that?
Didn't he
See,
just get put in, or he
Hines Ward is
was
one of
put
those
in or
dudes
nominated?
too. Hines Ward is one of those dudes too. Like, I don't know if he's a Hall of Famer.
He's
Like,
not a Hall of Famer, bro.
he was a really good player, and especially
On a
at
winning
what he did.
team.
Yeah.
He's not no Hall of Famer.
First team All Pro, and he's in the Hall of Fame from the 2000s.
What team he played for? Just to give me that.
It'll be too easy.
AFC or NFC?
It
He
ain't
was in the
Moss.
NFC.
Is it somebody high like that? Like crazy? Like
Yeah,
top
I'm
five?
telling you, it was an all-time great.
Is it-
Only one All Pro.
It ain't Randy Moss.
He was number 11.
Larry Fitzgerald.
Yes, only one first team All Pro.
But I bet you he get in first ballot or maybe second ballot.
He
Larry
gets in
Fitzgerald
first.
was gonna get in for based on personality and numbers.
That's what I'm
He-
saying.
He didn't cause no shit. But underrated stats like never or having more tackles than drop passes in his career. Shit like that is like he's a Hall of Famer first.
Right.
Bro, that
You know what
playoff
I'm
run
saying?
that he had in 2008 was crazy, bro. He mossed over
Yeah.
niggas in the Eagles game. He mossed over niggas in the Falcons game.
And he
And
almost
then
won it.
he could have won Super Bowl MVP if Ben Roethlisberger didn't have that final drive.
They was gonna give that John to Curry.
Hey, Raph still say Santonio Holmes wasn't in bounds.
I still say that shit too, gang. That was not a catch, bro.
You don't think that was a catch, bro?
What?
Bruh,
The San Antonio Holmes?
his feet was on top
Yeah.
of each other like this.
That was
in the end
But that
zone.
was a catch, bro.
His other foot didn't come down, bro. His feet was on
I'll
top
never
of each other
forget
like
this
this.
shit, bro. This shit was my senior year of high school. I'll never forget this shit, bro.
Yeah,
So
Larry-
again, like,
that's what
as
I'm
I
saying, Larry-
was saying, other notable
Yeah,
that's
names
what I'm saying,
Alex. Larry Fitzgerald was on the line.
I'll never
He
forget
jumping
that
the
shit.
line. He getting in first or second ballot. And
Other notable names was only one first team All Pro, current Hall of Famers: Steve Largent, James Lofton, Reggie Wayne, Torrey Holt, Mike Irvin, and Art Monk. Newer guys. They got Brandon Marshall on here that has a 69 meter, which is
I mean, bro, he went crazy. Like they're not popular enough names because that's the thing with the new niggas, man. Like them niggas got the numbers for that shit and what they did in their time. Like,
but I think that's the problem is that
and-
they
and-
all got the numbers.
and like I said, bro, talk
Like
to
you
me.
can't let everybody in.
I'm saying all of the niggas that we talking about all got numbers. Everybody ain't
Can
get
we
them
guess the niggas with the most first team All Pros as a wide receiver,
Jerry Rice,
excluding him because he got 10.
Randy Moss,
The next nigga got 6.
T.O.
Yeah,
T.O. has
Marvin.
5.
Marvin.
Marvin has 3.
Damn, that's a sign.
Isaac Bruce,
No.
Nah.
Tim Brown,
Torrey Holt had a more illustrious.
Larry Fitzgerald.
I'm dead.
Who
Let's
he
see.
played for?
Julio?
This guy played for the
Chris
Chargers
Carter?
in the 60s.
In the 60s.
I don't
From
know.
62
Damn,
to
Chargers.
72.
You say in the 60s, guy?
Hey, look, I'm just hey,
Hey,
bruh.
Wilt Chamberlain, motherfucker. Like,
His initials was L.A.
Larry Allen.
I got
never
nothing.
guess that shit.
Lance Allworth has 6 first team
oh
All
yeah,
Pro.
we just talked about him.
The next
We just
player
talked about
has
him
5 first team All Pros as a current player.
as a current player.
Mike Evans.
DeAndre Hopkins.
No.
Mike Evans.
Mm.
The one LA always love to hate.
I just said his name, Mike Evans.
No, not him. The one you hate
Was-
even more than him.
I don't
Cause
hate him.
yes,
Julio
because he's
Jones.
no.
The Cheetah?
The Cheetah?
The Cheetah has 5 first team All
Nah,
Pro.
I don't have no problem with the Cheetah.
All right, bro.
I remember like the day
Bruh,
that,
I
I remember
said
the day
that-
that the Chiefs
bruh.
won the Super Bowl. Like the Super Bowl wasn't even like they were still doing post-game interviews, and here come Adam and Facebook talking about, yeah, remember when y'all said he wasn't gonna win without Tyreek?
And see, that's the thing. That's all it is, though, bro. Like niggas be thinking I be hating, and I actually fuck with Tyreek.
Is he a Hall of Famer to you?
Yes.
I don't think
First
Tyreek's a Hall
ballot.
of Famer. First ballot.
He's
Yes.
getting in. He's
Crazy.
getting in as
The
long as
nigga
he don't get
dynamic,
in
bro.
trouble.
Bro, that nigga is dynamic. Pull up his shit. What he doing? He got
As long
10,000
as he don't get
yards.
in no more trouble, he's definitely getting in.
That's it, and that's the thing. Like I'm talking about on the field, bro. I ain't
Yeah,
talking about
yeah.
all that dumbass shit. On
Yeah.
the field, bro, that nigga, like Ralph said, nigga dynamic, bro. So I don't be hating. I said that's why that to Mike's point when after brother did win the Super Bowl, that's why I do that. Cause I don't be hating. I just be saying the real. Like I was saying, Mahomes, niggas be trying to say, oh, Mahomes need this, Mahomes need that. No, he don't. He need help. Like LeBron need help. It don't really matter the help for real. Like especially when we talking about in their prime Mahomes, in their prime LeBron. Like it don't matter the help for real. He just needs some help. And he showed that shit the very next year versus Jalen Hurts on a broke ankle. That's why I was doing that shit for real. But Tyreek's still that nigga though.
Yeah.
He's still that nigga.
And the next person, so Tyreek got 5, and the next person, Randy Moss has 4, AB has 4.
Is Mike Evans the first ballot, Ralph?
I don't see why not, bro.
I don't think
I
he
don't-
is.
It depends
I
on
think
who.
he
It
is.
depends on who on the jump when he's up.
Exactly.
It
That's
depends
what
on
I
who was
think
on the
it
jump
is.
when he's up.
That's real. That's real.
But
I think he
it,
definitely deserves to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
like he's a Hall of Famer, but is he first ballot though?
I think
I
he
think so.
deserves to be. But like I said, the receivers just got so much backed up, man.
But the consistency behind these receivers, like the consistency that Mike Evans been playing with since he entered the league, bro, is better than all the other receivers that we was watching.
Damn near ever, other than Rice,
all
for
things
real.
considered, bro. All things
Who is?
considered, if Jay Cutler would have been healthy and they would have beat Green Bay in that NFC conference game and would have fucked around and found a way to beat Pittsburgh in that bowl.
What year is this, Ralph? What year are you talking about?
2011 or 2010. I think the regular season was 2010. Whatever Super Bowl Aaron Rodgers beat the Steelers is the year I'm
2010.
talking about.
That was
Because they beat
2010.
Yeah, it was
they
2010.
beat didn't they beat the Bears to get to that jump with Caleb Haney?
I can't remember.
Yes, because Jay Cutler got hurt and was on the sideline on the bike.
You know what I'm saying? So they had to play Caleb Haney. All I'm saying was if because I don't think Brandon Marshall ever played in the
Chad
play. I don't even think that was his game. I don't even think that was his year.
Is you talking about Chad Henne?
Because
No,
I
it wasn't
don't
Chad.
think
No, it wasn't Chad Henne. It was another dude.
Caleb Haney.
Yeah,
Not
Caleb
Chad
Haney.
Haney.
Yeah.
Caleb Haney was the quarterback. But I don't even think that was the Brandon Marshall year because I don't think Brandon Marshall ever played in a playoff game. But I'm saying though, if Brandon Marshall had the same playoff resume as Mike
But
Evans, we would talk about them
crazy.
niggas the same.
He ain't never played in a playoff game. Like he never played in a playoff game.
No,
I don't
bro.
think he's
Brandon
ever
Marshall
played
has
in a
never
playoff
played
game.
in a playoff game, bro.
Not for
Ever.
Miami or Denver or
No, bro. No team
I
he
don't
played
think
for. No.
Yeah, see, Alex is back. He actually never won a playoff game. I don't know if he played in the jump. I think he
never played in a playoff game.
He never
Yeah,
been
that's
to
what
the
I'm saying.
playoffs. Is
He never
crazy.
played in a playoff
He
game.
never played in a joint, bro. He don't know what a playoff atmosphere feels like.
It's like that's what I'm saying.
And I'm just saying, all things considered, bro. Brandon
Marshall.
Marshall with the Bears, Brandon Marshall with the Jets, Brandon Marshall with the Broncos. He was
Brandon
tough.
Marshall with the Dolphins.
All them with the Dolphins putting up 1,000-yard season. And we talk about people forget that okay, Brandon Marshall, he had like 7 or 8 straight years. You know what I'm saying, with 1,000 yards. Niggas is not mentioning that he is changing teams, quarterbacks, and all that shit in the midst of all of this shit.
But that's his fault. Some of that is his fault because he was going through that fucking bipolar
That nigga
personality
like Megatron.
shit
He
that
just
he
ain't got the
had.
Megatron numbers.
All right, hey Cups. I got something quick for you, real quick.
What's going on, brother?
All right, I got 10
Megatron
people
actually
on my
really
screen right now
Mm-hmm.
that they have the most yards of wide receivers that are not in the Hall of Fame.
Oh, let me turn my phone screen off.
And of course, this counts people that are like
What you said?
so
Most
top
yards for
10
people not in the
most
Hall of Fame.
yards that are not in the Hall of Fame receiving.
So it can't be 10,000. It can't be 10,000.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
Eric
the,
Mose.
in there.
no,
Chad
Eric
Ocho.
Mose.
the
It's
lowest
Chad
one. The lowest
Ocho.
one is 12,000.
Eric Mose.
Now a couple of
That
these
got to
people-
be like a nigga that's not in, like a Torrey Holt or a Isaac Russo.
Yeah,
Like
he
that.
got 13,000.
All right, I'll just read the list real quick. So
Oh, no, hold on, chill real
Nah,
quick.
bro. Yeah.
Y'all ain't gonna get some of these
joint.
names.
Hold on before you name him though, Mike.
Hines
Is-
Ward in that jump.
You said the lowest nigga got 12,000 yards. So niggas
Of the
it's
top
niggas-
10 that I'm talking about, yeah.
It's niggas with 14, 15,000 that ain't in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, some of them aren't eligible yet, though. You know what I mean? So that,
I
Wait,
was
hold on.
ready
When you
to
say lowest, you mean there are people that have more that aren't in the Hall of Fame?
That's what I'm saying.
yes,
That's crazy.
I
You
got a
talking
top
about niggas
10,
like
I got a
DeAndre
top 10
Hopkins,
and
Mike
number-
Evans, and them Devontae Adams. Them this type
I got a
niggas.
top 10, and number 10 is at 12,785 yards.
Is he
Who
active?
is he? Who
He
is
is not active.
Who is he?
He's
No,
Irving
bro.
Fryer.
Reggie Wayne.
I would never have said Irvin Fryer. I'm sorry.
what I
If you would
said.
have
That's
told
why
me,
we
if
just-
you would have told me
we
an
go through
era,
the
I
list
would have
real
probably
quick.
guessing names.
Where Reggie Wayne at? He got like 13,000.
Reggie Wayne is number 3 on this list.
Okay.
Um,
Devontae Adams on this list.
No, not yet.
Mike
Mike
Evans got to be
Evans?
on that jump.
Mike Evans is number 11.
Okay,
Damn,
so
he
he right
coming
outside
through.
the top 10.
Where Adams at?
Um,
Like 13, 12.
Alex
Julio
Austin, my dog
Jones on
Alex
that
said
list?
Rod
Number
Smith.
18. Devontae Adams is number 18.
Can we get one for Rod Smith?
Rod Smith. What the hell are you?
Can we
talking
get one for Jimmy Smith while you
Jimmy
at it?
Smith, number 14.
Let's
Where's
get
Torrey
him.
Holt at? Torrey Holt number 2.
Rod Smith is number 21. Torrey Holt is number 7.
Number
How about a
7.
Javon Walker?
Is that man that got 13,000 yards? You said number 3 was who?
Number 3 is Reggie Wayne.
And this that many niggas in between 3 and 7, they got 13,000 yards.
Yeah.
Anquan Bolden.
Anquan Bolden is number 4.
Talk to me. Derek Mason.
Derek Mason, no, but he's number 17. Right
Okay.
behind Hines Ward.
Let
Dez
me get
Bryant.
Andre.
Des Bryant. Get out of here.
Andre Johnson. DeAndre
He's in the
Hopkins.
hall.
DeAndre Hopkins is number 9.
I said, bro.
12,965 yards.
I said D-Hop some shit ago.
Oh, I didn't hear you. My bad.
Tyreek Hill.
No.
He got 10.
Keenan Allen.
10th.
No. Keenan Allen's number 23.
What era? Are we talking about newer or
Tyreek Hill's number
older?
25. So I'm gonna give y'all one of them. So Larry Fitzgerald's number 1. You know, he's
I
not
thought he was
eligible yet.
in. Oh,
Yeah, he's not eligible until next year. I'm gonna just go down the list for time's sake.
Go ahead.
yeah. You good?
Yeah, so number 10 is Irvin Fryer, DeAndre Hopkins. Number 8 is Jason Witten.
Jason.
I would have never said
I
that.
would have never guessed him.
I thought he was in.
Travis Kelsey. Where Travis Kelsey?
Kelsey is at 15.
Okay.
Torrey Holt, number 7. Julio, number 6.
Oh,
Damn, how niggas ain't say
oh,
Julio?
ass.
This will
I
make
said-
Adam. This will make Adam proud. Number 5 is the one and only Henry Ellard.
Mm.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
from the Rams.
Yeah.
But, it's crazy though, because my dumb ass said Odell, knowing he ain't sniffing 10,000. and this motherfucker Julio Jones out this bitch. I ain't even think of that nigga.
Number 4 is Anquan Bolden, and then that's the line where the 1,300 stops. Then you got Reggie Wayne at number 3, Steve Smith, and then Larry Fitzgerald at number 1.
Steve
Where's
Smith.
the niggas? Steve Smith got like what, 11, 12,000?
14,731.
Golly,
Nigga is a baller.
That nigga has
And Larry Fitzgerald has 17,492.
How many
Where's
drops does
AJ
Larry
Green on
have
that
in his
bitch?
whole career?
I want to say 5, wasn't it?
I was ready to say he got that shit crazy.
Look at how many tackles he got. That's how you.
That's how you how many.
And you know, just know it's less than that.
So he had let's see, he had 41 tackles.
Damn.
That's a lot of interceptions, bro.
That nigga ain't had no quarterback. That dude was playing with Matt Leinart and shit.
You could, because
Bro.
bro, think about that. 41
had
occasions.
29
41
drops.
tackles for your wide receiver.
41 separate
drops
occasions
and
where your
41
wide receiver
That's
had
a
to
good
make a tackle.
season. That's a good tackling season from a cornerback.
For a DB, nigga.
That's a
Yo, but
gunner.
think about that-
That's a
but think about
gunner.
how many
That's a
interceptions
gunner
there had to be
special.
that he didn't get tackles on.
Like, bro.
Them
Yeah, it's probably
the
more.
2013 through 2016 Cardinals teams was really good though. Them 2013,
Yeah, they had Carson Palmer.
the Bruce Arians, them Carson Palmer teams.
Hey, hey, Adam,
David Johnson.
Leo Mack a Hall of Famer?
Come on, man. Do we got 100
go?
sacks?
I think he's at like 97 or something.
That's why he's still playing. If he get 100 sacks, then put him in.
Let's see. Let me look it up real quick. Just to
Yeah,
Is that all it
outside
takes?
linebacker, John.
Oh,
100
actually, he has
sacks?
he has
That's the-
107
that's
and a
the-
half.
He a Hall of Fame. That's the benchmark for them niggas, for edge rushers and shit, or Aaron Donald ain't no
Outside
edge
linebacker.
rusher. Yeah, not even just for niggas that rush the passer. Like
No,
any
yeah.
nigga that's rushing, because Aaron Donald ain't your typical defensive tackle. Like he rushed the
Right.
pass. JJ
Right.
Watt.
I'm gonna read this John again real quick for AD. The full methodology is listed below, but to summarize, the base formula uses weighted approximate value, which is 100% of the player's peak year, 95% of their second best, 90 of their third, and so on and so forth as a starting point. Bonuses are added for Pro Football Hall of Fame all-decade selections, MVP awards, Defensive Player of the Year awards, first team All-Pros, titles, Pro Bowls, and that's in descending weights. In addition, bonuses are added if a player has earned first team All-Pro in over 33% of their seasons. This reflects the reputation boost afforded to players who led the league in short careers. For example, Gale Sayers, Terrell Davis, and Tony Vaselli. For players not yet inducted, small bonuses are also added for semifinalists and finalist appearances on ballots. Since
Nigga,
that
this why I used to
indicates
fail tests. This joint long winded as a bitch. My attention span ain't even that long, bro.
God damn.
What's the
All right.
nitty gritty of the question?
No, I'm
So
just
the
explaining to you
formula
how
tells
they.
you. Yeah. Go ahead.
I'm just explaining how they value somebody's Hall of Fame trajectory. So
Okay.
to go base it off their numbers, like what I just said, when you weigh all pros, Pro Bowls, their starts, and their championships, all in descending fashion. Well, championships go first, and then it's all pros, Pro Bowls,
This how the
starts.
voters do it.
Well, no, this is how they calculate it in Pro Football Reference
I was ready to
calculate.
say, 'cause that's a motherfucking lie. The voters, that shit is cap. Them niggas be just picking and choosing.
This goes Lawrence Taylor, who has a meter of 222, and the next person is Derek Brooks with 164, Jack Ham, Junior Seau, Bobby Bell, and then it's Khalil Mack with a 101, then Von Miller, Derek Thomas, Kevin Green, and DeMarcus Ware.
What the fuck? You said, hold on. Did you say Khalil Mack is ahead of Von Miller on the Hall of Fame?
Only because they both have 3 first team All Pros, but Khalil Mack has only one more Pro Bowl season.
Well, Khalil also has a Defensive Player of the Year, right?
Von Miller, he took a jump from Von Miller. I'm not going well. He took a jump from Von Miller. Look up that Defensive Player of the Year jump.
Von Miller got a Super Bowl MVP though.
He does.
Yeah, Von Miller got 2 championships, but that still doesn't. It's still 1 point shy of where Khalil Mack is.
That shit cap. I had to stop.
Total sacks.
Stop you, bro.
Total sacks. Von Miller got 129. Khalil Mack got 107.
Come on, bro. I couldn't even believe bro reached 100 sacks. That nigga be loafing. That'd be my biggest thing. Khalil Mack got all the fucking like his ceiling was crazy, bro. Like for real.
Yeah.
He just be loafing.
He
said
had
that
more
the other
total
day, Chuck. I
tackles.
said that.
He got more total tackles, but Von Miller got 30 more tackles for loss.
Von Miller ain't have the physical tools that Khalil Mack has.
I
You
can
know what I'm
agree with
saying? He is physically gifted, but not like Khalil Mack could have been like the nigga, like for real. It's crazy. Like coming out, that shit out.
Nah, I agree with you.
My nigga played with it. You know Willie Mosley? That nigga played with that nigga. At Buffalo.
At Buffalo.
He went to Verona when they were in college. Yeah, Buffalo, the Buffalo Bulls.
Mm-hmm.
I think Q went to Buffalo, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, what you about to ask me something, 25?
Oh no, I was just saying, like, that's what I was saying about Khalil Mack. Like, you know, he just takes plays off, and like sometimes he take whole games off.
Yeah, bro, be like just standing around loafing.
Yeah.
But
okay, how about this? Oh, go ahead. Running backs with the most first team All Pros.
Barry Sanders
is number 2 with 6.
That's not in the Hall.
Yeah, it can't be Barry Sanders. It got to be Emmett, right?
Emmett is number 3, 6.
It gotta be Sweetness
8 with number 4.
I was going to say
Sweetness is number 3 with 5.
OJ.
Jim Brown.
OJ is number 4 with 5. Jim Brown is number 1 with 8.
So Sweetness is what? You said Walt Payton got what?
Walter
Three.
Payton
He
is
number
number
three.
3 with 5 of them things.
Yeah, see, that was kind of the problem because Emmitt Smith and Barry Sanders played at the same time.
Is
That's
Sean
what
Alexander
that's
here?
why I don't be necessarily like agreeing with the like how, because to your point about the receivers, not to go off subject, but to Mike's point about the receivers and shit, and you know everybody doing it. It's like, bruh, they gotta expand it then or something because this shit wild. Like niggas is really balling, and it be during times where it be several niggas. Like we be asking ourselves how Drew Brees never won a MVP, even though I don't feel like he should have been MVP none of them years. He was playing in a time when it was real MVP niggas. Like how you gonna win this shit? You know what I'm saying?
For
Like,
sure.
so
LaDainian
that's
Tomlinson he lost the MVP to LaDainian Tomlinson. He was runner up that year. So that was the first year he
06.
left San Diego.
Who
And
else on
his
that
first
list
year
you
with
was
the
reading? Okay.
LaDainian Tomlinson got 3 of them things. Marshall Faulk got 3. Terrell
Sean
Davis has 3. You said Sean Alexander. Sean Alexander is not anywhere near the top. Sean Alexander only has 1.
Fucking Alabama
Marshawn
niggas
Lynch
run
has
that
1.
shit, man.
You said what happened? What'd you
I
say?
say no Alabama niggas run that shit.
Oh, you said Bama? Nah.
Edge on that list.
Edgerrin James not in the top. Priest Holmes has 3 all first team all pros.
That's my nigga, playmaker, human joystick.
Oh,
That
Jerome
must
Bettis.
have been special teams though. That must have been special teams.
Jerome Bettis.
Adrian Peterson has 4 of them things.
No,
Jerome
Priest Holmes
Bettis
used to go crazy, bro. That nigga used to go crazy.
is not anywhere near the top. Mike Tolbert has 2
he
first
won't.
team all pros.
Jerome Bettis won't doing it like that. It would that he
Jamal
wanted.
Lewis got an All Pro.
Yeah, he got
He got to have at least 1.
Yeah.
You said Cletus Portis on there?
Nah.
That's crazy.
How
We
many
got,
All Pro Todd Gurley got?
Oh, Tiki Barber.
Nah.
What is this? Is this list just like All Pros and shit?
Yeah. I'm just running back
Todd
to a
Gurley.
first team all
Todd
pro.
Gurley got 3 on, don't it?
Nah.
He got 2.
Todd Gurley still got more yards than dudes, and he ain't played in like 5
Todd
years.
Gurley got 2. Le'Veon got 2.
What is his first team?
Yeah, 2 first team jumps.
So he got 17 and 18. 2000. Oh, they ain't gonna show you the years.
Yeah, no, I can't see the years.
Cause he went crazy. His rookie year 2015, he got the rookie record and shit.
Christian McCaffrey got 2. No, Jerome Bettis got 2. I'm tripping. Jerome Bettis got 2. LaShawn McCoy got 2. Marcus Allen got 2. Thurman Thomas got 2.
Damn, Todd Gurley was close to being a Hall of Famer, bro.
He was. He should have won MVP too.
Yeah, he would if he didn't get off, bro. That shit whack as fuck. I ain't gonna lie, that nigga was.
Edgerrin James got 1. Franco Harris got 1. Curtis Martin got 1. Let's see what the difference in the Pro Bowls look like. Oh my gosh.
I used to straight leap niggas out that bitch, bro. That was my nigga. Like that was my nigga, bro. That shit crazy.
All right, let's do it like this.
We gotta get to these quarterbacks, bro. I'm ready for some cups to die on the Drew Brees shield.
Oh yeah, it's basketball. I'm tripping. Check this.
All right, here we go. Is this? Oh, it is. All right. Most games.
How is Duke beating Carolina by 22 without Cooper Flag?
Bro,
10 names.
Get fired like a bitch. That shit crazy.
10 names. Most games in NFL history with at least 10 catches.
Most
T.O.
Yeah, T.O. on there. Julio
It's
on
not
there.
on this list. Julio is number 5.
Yeah.
AB.
Steve Smith.
AB.
Antonio Brown is number 2.
Cooper Kupp, nigga.
Chris Carter.
No and no.
Steve Smith.
Yeah.
Steve Smith, no.
Mike Evans.
Cooper Kupp had like 15 receptions. Bro, that nigga used to do that shit. What's the jump? What
Cooper Kupp is number 18.
I was about to say, what is this? What is this again?
Most games with at least 10 catches.
Brandon Marshall.
Brandon Marshall is number 6 with 19 games.
Who did I say that was number 8 or something? Or number 5? I said Julio.
Yeah, you said Julio.
Mike Evans.
Mike Evans is
Oh.
not on this list.
That nigga,
He's not top 25.
Larry
Yeah.
Fitzgerald.
he throw down the field. Niggas throw down the field. His big ass.
Larry Fitzgerald is number 11. Amon-Ra St. Brown is not on this list, Alex.
Jerry Rice.
Jerry Rice is number 12.
Reggie
Outside the top 10 for
Marvin.
Chris Carter.
Marvin.
Chris
Carter.
Carter is number 17. Marvin Harrison is number 13. Who?
Yeah. Steve Largent.
That was a slick name, but he's not on this list for once. he be coming up underrated. He be popping up on jumps. Hell yeah, let him and Lance Allworth be popping up on jumps. For real.
That nigga was a beast, bro.
Hell yeah.
He had
especially
like
in the
15,000
60s,
yards or some shit. 14, 15.
Hey, Cups, what about I know this might sound a little crazy. What about Travis Kelce?
Travis Kelce, number 23,
Sterling Sharp.
with 12 games of at least 10 catches.
He ain't
Sterling
played.
Sharp is not on this list.
Gronk.
Gronk is not on this list.
Jason Witten.
Yeah.
Jason Witten is not on this list, even though he should be.
Antonio Gates.
Antonio Gates is not on this list, but there is another tight end on the list.
Oh, Tony Gonzalez.
Is number 16.
Okay, so this list is clearly receivers. Who is we missing? I said
Anquan Bolden?
Yeah.
Anquan Bolden is not in the top 25. There is a running back in the top 25, though.
LaDainian.
Marshall Faulk.
No. Wes Welker, Alex, is number 8 with 18 games of 10 catches.
You said it's a running back on this list, and it ain't Marshall
Yes.
Faulk.
Yes.
Roger Craig?
LaDainian?
Oh, Ricky Waters or Roger Craig.
No.
Which era running back? is
Christian
it?
McCaffrey?
It's my guy, Christian McCaffrey, with 11 games of at least 10 catches.
Boom.
How many did Marshall get?
I didn't even know that motherfucker played 11
Played that
games.
many- That's what I'm saying.
Y'all niggas
That's
wild.
that's exactly what I was about to say. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, and somebody said Anquan Bolden. Anquan Bolden is number 20 with 13
Yeah, I
games. of
did
10
say that,
catches.
and you told me no.
That was
Let's
my
get
fault.
back
I
to
was reading
Christian
for that.
McCaffrey. Though. How the fuck he even make this list?
Um,
That shit
He
racist
played
as
the
fuck.
game.
I need to check the stats. They be lying for this white ass. Fuck no. They lying. That shit, hell nah, bro.
hey, how about Andre Reed?
That nigga
Andre
ain't
Reed is
played.
not
Mike
on
said
the
that nigga. I ain't even know that nigga played 11 games. That shit crazy. Bruh made that shit. That is fucking
AJ Green.
crazy.
AJ Green is not on this list.
Yeah, hell nah. Catch you. Them niggas be throwing down the field to them niggas. The only big ass nigga like that used to catch the ball like that for real is Julio, bro. Julio
And
was
Brandon
one of
Marshall.
the-
What about Megatron?
Calvin
Yeah, but
Johnson
niggas throw
is
down
number
the field.
19
Yeah,
on this
Megatron
list with
Oh, that's a
13.
good name, Alex. That's a good name. Mike Thomas.
Mike Thomas is number 7 on this list with 18 games of at least
That's
10
a great
catches
call, Alex. Good
Mike
job on that
Thomas
one.
from the Steelers?
from
No,
the Saints.
From the
Oh, from
Saints.
the Saints. Who am I thinking about? Mike Wallace. I'm thinking about.
Yeah, the slant guy.
That
Yeah,
nigga fried.
I'm
That
tripping.
nigga said Mike Wallace.
Yeah, I'm tripping. That's what I'm like. What the fuck? I'm tripping. Mike Wallace. And he talking
Y'all
about
not
Mike
gonna guess
Thomas.
who number 4 is. He's a current player.
Roscoe Perry.
This nigga said Roscoe Parrish. Hell up.
A current receiver,
Cheetah.
and we'll never guess it.
Tyreek Hill is number 9 on this list with 17 games of at least 10 catches.
A current
Michael
player.
Pittman.
Is
Another
Ocho
route
on
guy.
there?
Ocho Cinco is not
Adams?
in the top 25.
Devontae Adams.
Devontae Adams is number 1 with 23 games
For
of at
real?
least 10
That
catches.
is
Yeah.
crazy.
Wow.
That's
Andre
crazy.
Johnson.
Andre Johnson is number 3 with 22 games of at least 10 catches.
That's crazy.
Adams is number 1 with that shit.
That is nuts. They
And
throw
AB
that
is
is
number
crazy.
2. Adams had 22 games with 10 catches, and in those games, he had 257 receptions with 3,000 yards.
I'm
In
not
those
gonna
games,
lie. Go ahead, Rob.
and in the games where AB had at least 10 catches, he had 263 catches for 3,400 yards and 23 touchdowns. And Devontae Adams had 31 touchdowns in those games where he had 10 catches.
That's crazy.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Watching some of that shit, bro. Now that we got that nigga, like when I was watching,
I was just telling niggas, go ahead, bro.
It was obviously his highlights, but like, bro, the chemistry. Aaron Rodgers used to throw that shit to bro. Like
Yeah.
he didn't even used to look at other niggas. He just
Yeah, bro. Just that
he
hot
just
man.
like
on
that
there.
bitch. Shit crazy as a bitch. That's how
Marvin
he was doing
Sr.
that shit though. That's how he was
Is
getting all them
Keenan
games.
Allen on there?
Keenan Allen is
Yeah.
number 4 with 20 games of at least 10 catches.
Fuck. With them
Um,
shot up ass knees. He made that shit. That shit crazy as a bitch.
Oh, but yeah, Marvin Harrison Sr. is 13 with 16 games with 10 catches.
How is these niggas, bruh? How many yards do Keenan Allen got in his life?
11,207.
He got 11,000. This nigga about to make the Hall of Fame.
He got 11,000
Keenan
yards,
Allen is
66
on
receiving
the
touchdowns,
cusp of being a Hall of Fame receiver, Mike. You hear this shit?
974 catches.
Is he a Hall of Famer,
McCaffrey,
bruh?
don't he?
You said what?
Is he a Hall of Famer,
He
Mike?
left McCaffrey, don't he?
Is Keenan Allen a Hall of Famer coming up?
He might be.
That shit. I did not know he was doing that.
Hey, what about my Terp, bro?
The Cal Golden Bear. That shit crazy.
What about my Terp cups?
There's no way you would have guessed that. Stephon Diggs, number 10, with 17 games of at least 10 catches.
Alligator arms.
That shit
Alligator
actually. That
arms?
shit. I'm not even surprised that he on that joint. Stephon Diggs, especially the Minnesota years, and
tough.
but Josh Allen Buffalo years.
He was tough.
He used to cry for the ball.
We said Cooper Kupp number 18. Let's see how many guys. Oh, this y'all not gonna guess. Y'all not gonna guess number 21. Y'all not gonna guess 22 or 24.
Tell us then who they is.
No,
21 was an Oakland Raider for Rich Gannon.
Oh, Tim Brown.
Joey Porter.
Tim Brown with
I said Tim
13
Brown
games.
earlier.
Did you say Tim Brown?
Yeah,
I don't
he
remember.
was one of the first people I said.
And 2 of these guys are current players, young guys.
All right.
Well, not young guys, but they kind of veterans now.
Christian
But they're
Kirk.
not like the Mike Evans age bracket. Like, you know what I'm saying?
They
They
younger
came
than
in
that?
around like 2019, 2020 type shit.
Justin Jefferson, cuz.
Nah.
I was about to
It gotta be Uno, right?
I was about to say
Jamar
what
Chase
is-
is number
Is it
24
one of my
with 11
niggas? That
games
shit
of at least
crazy
10 catches.
already, bro. What the fuck? I wouldn't have, bro. I would have never guessed that. I'm trying to think of niggas like Odell, and you talking about 2019. I'm like, hold up. You talking about my niggas?
But Odell might be on that one.
I know.
Nah, not on this list. He's not in the top 25.
You said Chase on there?
That's why I ain't
Jamar
saying
Chase
though.
is
Yeah,
number
that
24.
nigga's Jamar Chase, bro.
Number 22 with 12 games of at least 10 catches is Sedarius.
Sedarion.
Sedarion.
Yeah,
Sedarion
Sedarion
Lamb.
very own Lamb.
CD Lamb with
CeeDee
12
Lamb?
games. CD Lamb.
Yeah,
That's
niggas
crazy.
need to put some respect on that nigga, bro. That nigga is a beast. He really a top 5 receiver. I want to say top. He top 3 to me. Like
I thought you was one of the ones that said he was a number 2.
a number 2 receiver.
Niggas
Yeah.
was on that.
Hell no. I was the one saying that he's a bruh. I was the one saying that CeeDee Lamb is the best receiver in a top 3 offense the last 3 years. That's real talk. He really was. Look at that nigga, bro. That nigga was 1,700. See, he was having Antonio Brown type years. And the only reason niggas don't care is because he played for the Cowboys. That nigga is retarded.
All
Niggas
right.
be on AJ Brown dick, bro. It's really him. CeeDee Lamb is the one, bro. It's Justin Jefferson. To me, it's Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, and CeeDee Lamb. Them the best receivers.
You got Jettas over Chase? That's crazy work, bro.
Is it?
Bro,
crazy?
he is the number 1 receiver, guy.
He's the best receiver in the NFL,
Chase
bro.
is the
I mean, I'm
number
not
one
mad. They both
receiver,
my niggas, bro. Like but I always felt since 3rd and 17 versus Texas week 3, 2019, Justin Jefferson been the best receiver on the team. I don't care that Jamar Chase got all of the Belikanov and Justin Jefferson since
Is that
week 3.
nigga?
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. He different. He different, bro. Jamar Chase is just he's like Julio. Not the same kind of size, but just pure athletic. You can't teach that. The shit that Justin Jefferson do is like he a 3-star. He not the athletic type. He's just Cooper Kupp. He's like the black Cooper Kupp.
Oh no,
All
bro.
right,
I
so
think
we
Jason-
reaching that 1 hour mark, so we're gonna close it with this jump, man. NFL players with the most games
Like
of at
Devontae
least
Adams.
3 sacks.
Robert Mathis.
Lance Taylor,
Lawrence Taylor, number 2, with 12 games of at least 3 sacks.
Aaron Donald,
Aaron Donald on this jump. That nigga got games with 4 sacks, nigga. I seen it.
Aaron Donald
And
is
one-
number 20 with 6 games of at least 3 sacks.
Khalil Mack,
Khalil
Von
Mack
Miller. Did you say
is
Von
not
Miller?
in the top 25.
No,
Von
we
Miller.
didn't say
Miller,
Von Miller yet.
Bro, we just said Khalil Mack be standing around loafing.
Hey, he had 6 sacks in a game just a year and a half ago.
And then the
niggas
next,
blessed him with
and then
that
the next
jump.
10 games, the next
He ain't
10,
do shit.
the nigga will have that game and be like, all right, I could take off the next the whole half a season now. I could just chill. I got 6 sacks right there.
Hey, Mike said DeMarcus Ware,
DeMarcus Ware is number 5 with 9
Charles
games
Haley.
of at least
Charles
3 sacks.
Haley.
Dwight Freeney.
Dwight Freeney is not in the top 25.
Wow,
Johnny
Robert Mathis
Randall.
is not in the top 25.
Johnny
Oh,
Randall.
that's a good one.
Vikings.
Alan. That's a good one.
Jared Allen.
Jared Allen. Oh, he beat me to it.
Yeah.
Jared Allen and Johnny Randall is not in. Jared Allen, number 25, with 6 games of at least 3 sacks.
TJ Watt.
TJ Watt is
Did
right
nigga say
above
JJ Watt already?
Aaron Donald.
Nick Bosa.
TJ Watt. Wait, did you say TJ or JJ?
I said TJ.
He said TJ.
TJ
I'm
Watt
saying,
is number 19, right above Aaron Donald with 6 games of at least 3 sacks.
They be doubling teaming the shit out, my nigga.
They be double teaming the shit out my nigga.
Not like Aaron Donald. Nigga play 3 technique, bro. It's
I'm
hard to
saying
do that shit on the edge. You know what I'm saying? Like them edge rushers ain't getting double.
Alden Smith.
Alden Smith is not in the top 25.
Just saying names.
What, bro? I'm like,
Just saying names.
Bruce
Reggie
Smith.
White.
Reggie White is number 1 with 12 games of at least 3 sacks. Well, him and
Derek
Lawrence
Thomas.
Taylor are tied with 12 games.
Derek Thomas.
Derek Thomas is number 4 with 10 games of at least 3 sacks.
Michael Strahan.
Michael Strahan is number 16 with 7 games of at least
Mark
3 sacks.
Gastineau.
Mark
God, ever.
Gastineau is not in the top 25.
Is there
Julius
any?
Peppers.
Tell me this, Ralph. Is there any Rams that's higher than Aaron Donald, Deacon Jones on this list? They ain't count sacks then. So is there like niggas
Deacon
like?
Jones
Is there
is not
any
on that
Rams
list.
higher?
There, yeah,
Is there any-
no. Aaron
Aaron
Donald's the only
Donald.
Ram on this list.
All right.
Well, except for
John-
number 11, though. There is a number 11.
Jack Youngblood.
No.
Rams.
Soon to be Jarrett Verse.
Oh, Robert Quinn,
Kevin
Robert
Green.
Quinn.
Kevin Green.
Robert
Kevin Green, number 11, with
Oh,
8
okay.
games of at least 3 sacks.
He
Did anybody
really
say
count-
Bruce Smith yet?
I did when somebody said Alden Smith, I said Bruce Smith, and then you said Reggie White.
Oh, I didn't hear you say Bruce Smith. Bruce Smith is number 12 with 8 games of at least 3 sacks.
Yeah, when the nigga said Alden Smith, I think you said Reggie White.
Oh, okay.
I said, yeah.
Javon Curse?
Jason Taylor.
Avon Curse, chill out.
Jason
Simeon
Taylor
Rice?
is not in the top 25.
Because
Simeon Rice not in the top 25.
this is actually a good conversation.
Oh, Warren Sapp.
Warren Sapp
Niggas
is
like
not
this
in the
could-
top 25.
Niggas could just have like certain niggas like Sterling Sharp can make lists like this.
Yeah.
Because it's not really totality of careers. It's like certain primes of niggas' lives. Like T-Mac or something. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah. We already got Strahan, Mike. And Ndamukong Suh.
Is not on the
Yeah,
top
niggas-
25.
niggas like that though can make the list. You know what I'm saying? Like
It's a couple
I'm
of these
trying to
names y'all gonna be surprised by.
Simeon Rice.
No.
I said that already.
who is
Oh,
the
ain't you?
surprise? All right, look, tell me this, Ralph. Since we damn near not gonna guess them, what teams did some of them niggas that surprises?
All right. Notable guys. A
Not
Houston
notable.
Texan.
Okay, Mario Williams.
No.
What? JJ Watt? I said JJ Watt.
Watt, but JJ Watt is number 15 with
I
7 games.
said JJ Watt after TJ Watt. How the fuck
A
in
Carolina
hell say TJ
Panther.
and not JJ?
Hey, Thomas
Number
Davis.
6 is a
Julius
Carolina
Peppers?
Panther. Julius
Julius
Peppers,
Peppers?
number 6.
Kevin Green?
Julius
9
Peppers.
games.
I said Julius Peppers, you pot.
My bad.
Hey, Mike said Hugh Douglas.
Hugh Douglas is not on this list.
Did you say another team? What the other teams is?
Oh, my bad, bro. I overread. Johnny Randall is number 9 with 8
Come
games.
on, bro. I know he on that bitch. I knew he was on there. That nigga is retarded. He Aaron Donald before Aaron Donald.
Hey, what about my man Neil Smith? Y'all remember Neil Smith? He was
You
dude
said
that
Neil
used to play
Smith?
for the Chiefs, and he'll sack you and do the baseball bat.
Oh,
Like, you know what I'm saying? He played with Derek
Uh,
Thomas.
is he on this
Hey,
list?
it's
No.
crazy. Michael Hoyt that just got nigga that played for the Bills. He got suspended today. He do that shit. He sacked
We
him
have a
baseball.
Saints player, number 21, with 6
Ain't no way.
games
No.
of at least 3 sacks.
It ain't Sam Mills, is it?
No.
Hayward? No, I'm thinking about Ironhead. He was a running back. Who the fuck played for the Saints?
It's not Cam Jordan.
That nigga
Cam
said, "Who
Jordan,
the
number
fuck plays for
21.
this?" He said that shit. He said it
I know I
before
said
that.
it like twice. That's what I was like, what
Yeah.
are you talking about?
This player
Hey, it's
played
crazy though. The nigga
for
played 15 years though. I just seen him on YouTube talking about this is 15th year.
hell yeah.
It don't even seem like it. Like
Oh,
that shit-
Calais Campbell.
Calais Campbell is not on this list. This player, number 8, was a notable Chief. He had 8 games.
Talking about Ali.
No.
Justin Houston.
Chris Jones.
Justin Houston, number 8.
That was a good guess. Justin Houston would have been my second guess.
Chris Jones ain't
I was
on there.
going Tom Bahali.
Chris Jones is not in the top 25. This
Come on,
player
bruh.
won Defensive Player of the Year for the Steelers.
Lamar
D
Willis.
lineman. No.
Martin Woolley was not a Defensive Player of the Year.
D lineman for the Steelers?
Edge
That
rusher.
went deep.
Oh, James Harrison.
James Harrison, number 24, with 6 games of 3 sacks.
That's wild.
That is wild. I would have never guessed that shit.
And I did trick it again. I'm sorry. Mario Williams is number 24 with
Yeah.
hold on.
You can't-
Number 24 with
Shit,
he's
I
number
got
23
somebody else that's about to be on that list in a few years.
with 6 games of
Will
3
Anderson.
sacks.
He gonna be on that list in a few years.
Who?
Will Anderson.
Oh, for sure.
Did y'all like
And
what y'all saw?
Terrell Suggs.
Anderson versus Dallas Turner.
Terrell Suggs is not on this list.
Ah,
This one of your guys,
You
LA.
said- What about Dallas Turner? One of LSU niggas?
No, not LSU. What? I think this guy went to maybe Georgia.
A DN?
Mm-hmm.
shit, Georgia just got good.
Ain't no, I was about to say Alec Ogletree.
He was a Ram, though, and a
Who?
Bear.
Robert Quinn.
Robert Quinn.
Robert Quinn, 6 games with at least 3 sacks. Number 22.
He went to
on the-
UNC. He went to UNC. That's where you fucked me up at.
Oh, he went to
uh,
UNC. I'm skied.
Yeah, I did fuck with Ogletree though.
Yeah, when you said Georgia, that's why I'm like one of my niggas. Georgia, Alec Ogletree went to Georgia.
So who am I thinking about that went to? Oh, Floyd. I'm fried.
Leonard Floyd.
Um,
Robert Quinn though, yeah, that is a good one. 'Cause he used to him and Aaron Donald, them 2012 years, the St. Louis Rams from 2012 to 2014. That nigga was crazy. Crazy. In fact, Lethal, the fucking Robert Mathis dope head ass stole cuz award when they was racing for the sacks. And he
Robert
ended up,
had 19 and a half that year, bro. What we saying?
and then a month later he get busted for PEDs and suspended for the next season. Like the shit was wild, bro. And the shit was so crazy was because that was the year they was supposed to be. That was the first year where they were supposed to be making a Deacon Jones award for whoever is the sack leader gets the sack award. And Robert Mathis got it. Was that we was trying? Robert Quinn was trying to get that joint because Deacon Jones is around. He was trying to get the first joint. You know what I'm saying? And for that shit to happen, cuz got the PEDs, like I was sick, bro. I was
Human
living on the
Yora
beach
and
out
Tuck
of-
is not on this list.
Who?
Alex said Human Yora and Tuck. I low key want to do
Hey,
just one more.
is my Terp on there? Sean Merriman.
Sean Merriman was not on the list. The other people that was left, it just y'all won't gonna guess them, and they were names that I didn't even know. All right, this for real. How we gonna end it off? Most career games with at least 3 rushing touchdowns
LaDainian Tomlinson.
is number 1 with 12 games.
That shit
Sean
was-
Alexander.
Sean Alexander, number 6 with 6
Barry
games.
Sanders.
Barry
Edge.
Sanders, number 7.
Emmett
Edgerrin
Smith.
James, number 13. Emmett Smith, number 3 with 9 games.
Thurman Thomas.
Thurman
Good
Thomas
one.
is not in the top
Ooh,
25.
you ready for this name, Lethal? Priest Holmes.
Ooh.
Priest Holmes is number 2 with
Oh,
9
Alex said it at
games.
the same
That's
time
what I
I
was
said
saying.
it.
That's what I was saying, Ralph.
AP.
You was saying cuz was in there for them for special teams. I'm
For
telling you,
special
Priest
teams,
was
yeah.
different, bro.
Yeah, I want to say he led the league in rushing once or twice too.
That nigga was
Yeah.
different. Human joystick, nigga.
Terrell Davis.
Terrell Davis is number 21 with 4 games.
Marshall Falk. AP.
Damn, it's that easy.
Marshall
Ty
Falk
Gurley-
is
Ty
number
Gurley make-
4 with 8 games.
Adrian
Is Ty
Peterson.
Gurley on this list?
Todd Gurley is not in the top 25, but Adrian Peterson is number 12 with 5 games.
Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry is number 5 with 6 games.
Whole ass.
Jamal Lewis.
Jamal Lewis is not on this list.
Alex says Ricky Williams.
Ooh,
Ricky
that's a good one.
Williams
Bless you.
is not in the top 25.
Jerome Bettis.
Ooh,
Is
good
not
one.
in the top 25.
What?
Mm.
Is there any Rams on this list?
Steven Jackson. Steven Jackson.
That's what
Steven
I'm
Jackson is not on the list, but there is one Ram on the list with 6 games of at least 3 touchdowns.
Marshall Falk.
Now we already said him.
Oh, Eric Dickerson.
Eric Dickerson, and then there's Eric
OJ.
Dickerson. Eric Dickerson was number 14 with 5. OJ Simpson is not in the top 25.
Jim Brown.
Jim Brown
Sweetness.
is number
Marcus
16
Allen.
with 5 games. Marcus
Marcus
Allen is
Allen.
number 9 with 6 games.
Sweetness.
Walter Payton is number 15 with 5 games.
Gail Sayers.
Bo Jackson.
Gail Sayers is not on this list.
These lists is
Bo
crazy. Like,
Jackson.
you got niggas like Marcus Allen ahead of like this shit is just all circumstantial. Like this shit kind of crazy. you hear this shit? This shit
Alex
crazy.
says
bro.
Frank Gore.
Frank Gore is not in the
Nigga
top
just a
25.
And all they
Larry
did was
Zonka.
run. Ain't that shit
Larry
crazy?
Zonka.
Uh-huh. And this
All
man
them
talking
niggas
about Larry
did was
Zonka.
run the ball. And he ain't on this shit.
Yo,
That was
Larry
a good one.
Zonka is
Who said
not in the
Frank
top
Gore? Did you say
25.
Frank Gore? Who said Frank Gore?
Alex Austin.
Alex in the comments.
That was a good one, bro.
John
Them
Riggins.
niggas trash.
John Riggins, number 22 with 4 games
Oh,
of
the
3
hog.
touchdowns.
The hog.
Oh, the hog ballies.
Well, since we feeling hoggy, can I get a Clinton Portis?
Clinton Portis is not on this list.
I know.
He tried.
I just wanted to say
He
it.
tried.
Let's see who else. Corey Dillon.
Curtis Martin.
Corey Dillon is not on this list. Curtis Martin is not in the top 25.
Amon Green.
Oh,
We-
Ruby Johnson.
Rudy Johnson is not on this list. We used to call him
Roger
the
Craig.
burner.
Michael Turner.
Mike Turner, the burner, is number 18 on this
CJ
list with
2K.
4 games.
Alex said Saquon.
Saquon is not on this list, but
He coming.
Jerry
He-
Rice.
He keep playing
Saquon is
Rams.
not on
Brian
this list.
Westbrook. Brian
But
Westbrook.
there is a current Eagle on this list.
Jalen Hurts.
Is number 24 with 3
Cam
games
Newton.
of at least 3 rushing touchdowns.
Cam Newton.
That's
Cam
because he
Newton's
be
not
getting
on
them
this list,
tush
which is
pushes.
crazy.
Them tush pushes is weak, bro.
All right, let's see who we got.
Like them shits is weak as fuck. Like that, he's gonna be number 1.
Hey, what about Amon Green?
Amon
said
Green is
Amon
not on
Green.
this list.
Oh, I didn't even hear it.
Shady McCoy.
Is not on this
Hell
list.
nah.
There's a Chief
Let me
on
see.
this list.
Larry Johnson.
Larry Johnson.
Jamal Charles.
Larry Johnson, number 19 with 4
That was
games.
good.
Yeah,
And
Herm
there's a-
gave that man the ball like 400 times.
Yeah, for sure. There is a OG Carolina Panther on this list.
Jonathan Stewart.
Steven Davis.
Not that OG.
D'Angelo
Well, no,
Williams.
even more OG. Even more OG.
Foster. Deshaun Foster.
Same time period.
Stephen Davis.
Stephen
Stephen
Davis.
Stephen Stevens.
Stephen.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's
There is
Steven, bro.
a current Green Bay Packer on this list.
Josh Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs, number 17, with 4 games of at least 3 touchdowns.
Fucking Alabama niggas. He the only
Aaron
one I fuck with.
Jones.
Josh Jacobs, the only Alabama running back that I fuck with for real. Like
You don't fuck with D. Henry?
We already
No.
said Emmett Mike. We already got
He
him.
the one I don't like the most. That nigga got Leonard Fournette Heisman Trophy.
Hey, is Mike Allstott on there?
Mike Allstott is not on this list. There is a current Saints player on this list.
Kamara?
I fucking hate that.
Is number
That nigga-
25
With
with
no
3
1,000
games of
yard
at least 3
season?
touchdowns.
You
I
ain't
mean,
got
would
no
you value
Chris
more,
Licker?
touchdowns or yards?
This is a good question because most people value touchdowns, and I feel them. But football is a game of inches, bro. And if you racking up yards, like the touchdowns, that shit cool. You know what I'm saying? But the yard, that's why yards is numbered the first category for every stat, for every player. Like it's yards, then touchdown. Because football is a game of inches. That's a good question, though.
Can I get a Fred Taylor?
Fred Taylor is not on this list.
That was a good one too. That was a sneaky good one. What about Maurice Jones-Drew? Let's go to Jags.
Maurice Jones-Drew is not on this list. I'm trying to count how many names.
Eddie George.
Eddie George is not on the top 25.
Damn.
They used to sling the pill, bro.
Yeah, Mr. 3 yards in a cloud of dust. Hey, shout out to Eddie George, new head coach at Bowling Green.
That's really what he was, bro. 3 yards on the cloud of dust. That's crazy.
I ain't gonna
All
lie.
right,
Speaking of Bowling Green, Harold Fannin Jr. nigga.
Yep. We were talking
I
about
hope he
him
drafted
yesterday.
I'm telling you, cuz that nigga.
Yeah, we were just talking about him.
We really
yesterday.
said everybody. Y'all not gonna guess the rest of the names.
Not Dave Meggett. Ernest Biner.
Nah.
Name them other niggas. I want to know what school they
What
went
teams
to.
they play for?
This person played for the Browns, but he wasn't Jim Kelly. He was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1994.
They said Joe Kelly.
Damn, I said Ernest Biner, and it wasn't him. It ain't.
Wait, who did I say?
You said Jim Kelly.
You said Jim
Brown.
Kelly.
My bad.
Who is it for the Browns?
Leroy Kelly. That's why I was reading his name. That's why I said Jim Kelly.
Oh,
yeah, I was about to say Leroy Horde ain't no Hall of Famer.
Who else? Who are some of the other niggas that we ain't get?
Okay. This person is Joe Morris, who was inducted. He played for the Giants and the Browns.
Yeah.
5,000 career rushing yards.
He in the Hall of Fame.
Nah.
Inducted into what?
No, I was reading prematurely. He wasn't inducted. I misread.
Bro, I was about to say, boy, they better put my niggas in. I got plenty of them.
This person is Jim Taylor. Jim Taylor played for the Packers and the Saints. 8,000 career rushing yards. Inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1976.
Oh.
Doak Walker, bro.
And that's about
the list.
Larry Johnson, Stephen Davis, Terrell Davis, John Riggins, Leroy Kelly, Jalen Hurts, Alvin Kamara, Stephen Davis. So yeah, LaDainian Tomlinson, Priest Holmes, Emmitt Smith, Marshall Faulk, Derrick Henry, Sean Alexander, Barry Sanders, Joe Morris, Marcus Allen, Earl Campbell.
Was it 3 rushing touchdowns or just 3 touchdowns, period?
3 touchdowns. Most games with at least 3 rushing touchdowns.
3 rushing touchdowns.
Earl Campbell was on that list?
Yeah, Earl Campbell was number 10. With 6 games. Did we say Earl Campbell? Did I just trick that?
We sure did.
I don't think nobody did.
We disrespectful.
Earl Campbell was number 10. Then we have AP, Edgerrin James, Eric Dickerson, Walter Payton, Jim Brown, Josh Jacobs, Mike Turner the Burner, Larry Johnson, Stephen Davis, Terrell Davis, John Riggins, Leroy Kelly, Jalen Hurts, and Alvin Kamara. Top 25.
Josh Jacobs, bro, he a fantasy machine, and he been it though. Like it's like 2 years ago for the Raiders. Like nigga, I was like, bro, I remember drafted in fantasy, and I was like, man, I thought nigga was about to take Josh Jacobs just talking shit in the chat. And nigga was like, you tripping over Josh Jacobs? I'm like, all right. I ain't say it, but I'm thinking in my head like, all right. You know what I'm saying?
Watch. Hell yeah.
Hey,
like
I think I got a rushing title.
At Alabama, he didn't really get to shine like that because they always have so many niggas. But when he
Yeah.
used to get on the field, bro, that nigga used to do the same shit he doing now. Mushing niggas
He
up
just
off
led
him
the
and
league
shit.
in rushing like
that
2-3
nigga-
years ago.
Bro, the nigga a beast. He the only Alabama nigga running back wise that I really for him. Trent Richardson ain't make it, but Trent Richardson in college was crazy.
You know
Bro,
you
I
fuck
like
with
Mark
Eddie. You know you
I
fuck
like
with Eddie
Mark
Lacy.
over Trent Richardson.
I ain't really fuck with Eddie Lacy like that. I ain't fuck them niggas used to beat us, bro.
I was trying to fuck with these LSU backs, but they don't want to play.
All right,
bro.
since y'all said that name,
Yeah.
I promise it's the last one. Since y'all said that name, I promise it's the last one. This is how we gonna end the Friday Smoke Fest, man.
Said what name? Who
The
name? What name do we
2012 draft. Who were the top 5 guys?
Trent
Now
Richardson was
Andrew
number.
Luck,
Robert
RG3.
Griffin,
Trent Richardson was third.
Trent Richardson
Was
was
it?
number 3 to Cleveland.
Wow.
Yeah, that nigga was different, bro. That nigga was different.
That's about
He
all
the
I got.
one. He's their best one.
Don't the
for
Jags
real.
pick in fourth? Didn't the Jags pick fourth in that
Nah,
year?
that was
The
2016.
Jags had 5.
They had 5. They took a tackle, didn't it? It was like
No.
Luke
oh, they didn't take a
Joker.
tackle.
You talking about Luke Joker?
Yeah, I was thinking Joker at the time. Yeah.
Nah, but it won't him.
That was like 2014, I think, or 2013.
2012, huh?
2012. Who we said? Robert Quinn is in this. Robert Quinn was like top 10 in the picks, or 11.
The
Where
Jacksonville-
Robert Quinn was at?
I'm only looking at the top 5. Hold on.
Oh, all right. Who we said?
Jaguars.
Andrew Luck,
Robert,
RG3, Trent Richardson. This is the Brandon Whedon draft.
Who
I
picked
watched this
fourth?
on the hotel. I watched this on the hotel room. I remember this.
The
draft.
Minnesota
who did
Vikings
pick
picked 4th.
Oh, was that when they took? No, that's too early. That wasn't.
They got Sharif Floyd, or was that 13?
was that Trey Waynes? Was that when they drafted Trey?
No. 2020.
It wasn't Christian Ponder. That was too. He ain't go that
Nah.
high.
No. What position was it for the Vikings?
Offensive line.
Oh yeah, I ain't gonna get that.
From where? Where he went to school?
USC.
Okay, fuck him.
Matt Khalil.
Who was? Oh, Ryan brother. Who picked 5?
Jacksonville.
What position did they get?
They went Blackman. That's the Justin Blackman joint.
Justin
Oklahoma
Blackman.
State Cowboys.
I was sick.
The Rico
Hey, I ain't
bag
gonna
is
lie.
here.
That shit was, bruh.
Bag is here.
I wanted Justin Blackman because the Rams needed a receiver during that time. I wanted AJ Green 2011. We couldn't get none of them niggas. I ain't want Odell. I mean, I ain't want Julio, but I did want AJ.
Bonus points. Do y'all want to go for the next 5 to make it the top 10?
Yeah.
If you give us the teams,
Dallas picked at 6.
Morris Claiborne.
Bo Claiborne. Tampa picked at 7.
Darius Haywood Bay.
no, he went to the Steelers or the Raiders picked him.
He was drafted to the Raiders.
But they was like a top.
The Raiders, whatever draft he went in, the Raiders took him at 7.
Who the teams? You said the Cowboys.
Tampa picked at 7. Miami
We
picked
moved
at
back.
8.
We traded with the Cowboys. The Cowboys had our pick. That was our pick right there. It was really the Skins pick because we picked the RG3 pick. We traded with the Skins.
Tampa had 7. Miami had 8. Carolina had 9. Buffalo had 10.
Okay, this is Luke Kuechly draft for sure, 2012.
Luke Kuechly, number 9.
Be available to the Bucks.
Who did you say
No.
was after Carolina at 10?
Buffalo.
2012 Buffalo?
CJ Spiller.
No.
No, hell no. In the first round,
I think he was earlier. That was like 10 or 11, maybe.
10 or 11.
2012. What position for Buffalo?
DB.
Gilly. That was Gilly Allen.
Gilly Island, number 10 overall.
Okay.
Miami, number 8 overall.
Devontae Parker.
Hell no.
No, that's too early. That's way too early.
Yeah, that's too early anyway.
2012. They ain't get Ryan Tannehill in the first round.
Ryan Tannehill, number 8 overall.
Damn. That is their draft. This the Brandon Whedon draft, though. 2012. I watched this on the hotel room. I'll never forget
That's why they suck. They took a fucking receiver at quarterback.
Yeah.
And number 7 to Tampa Bay was a Bama guy.
Don't tell me. What position?
Versatile. On defense.
Linebacker / safety?
Yes.
Oh, Mark Barron. Mark Barron.
Mark Barron, number 7
That's where I was
overall.
going.
Forgot all
That's
about
what-
him.
I did. That's why I was going linebacker. That's why I wanted to know what position.
Damn, Kendall Wright was a first round pick.
Yep, Tennessee. Oh, is that Kendall Wright?
Yeah,
Who am I
Tennessee at
thinking?
number 20.
Yeah.
Tough. Drake Kirkpatrick, number
2012 was a good
17.
draft. Let's do 2013. This
All
is
right.
this deep.
First 10 picks. Go. Kansas City was number 1.
Oh
Jacksonville,
yeah,
number
give me the
2.
list. Number 1.
Kansas City was number 1.
They picked a tackle.
They did.
Eric Fisher.
Eric Fisher. Jacksonville, number 2. They took a tackle.
Luke Joker.
Luke Jokel. Miami was number 3. They took a DN.
Deion Jordan.
Deion Jordan. Philly was number 4. They took a tackle.
Not Fletcher Cox.
No, Lane Johnson.
Lane Johnson.
Okay.
Detroit was number 5. They took a defensive end.
Oh, Ziggy.
Was that
Ezekiel
Ziggy
Ansah.
Yeah, I knew that one.
Cleveland was number 6. They took a linebacker.
Mingo. Barcavius Mingo.
Bio Boy Bark.
Okay.
I would have never guessed that.
Damn, Lethal. Damn.
I watched the
Arizona.
draft.
Arizona, number
2013.
7. They took a guard.
This was actually the
They
Honey
took a
Badger
guard?
draft. They should have took Honey Badger right here. They got his ass like the 4th round.
No, I don't even know no guard.
Wait. The guard for Arizona.
Mhm.
Oh,
He went
Cooper.
to-
Jonathan Cooper.
Jonathan Cooper from
Cooper.
Alabama. Yeah.
Come on, bro.
The Rams was number 8.
Tavon Austin.
Yeah.
Tavon Austin.
And then we
The
got
Jets were
Alex
number
Overton.
9.
Jets.
Justin,
Bama.
oh, D Miller.
Sheldon Richardson.
D. Milner,
D-
number 9
D.
overall.
Oh, D. Milner. He had all the hype. He
Yep.
had
They all
the
do.
hype.
They all do, Mike. They all do.
I know.
All them Alabama niggas, they all Saban, bro. They all do. they
DJ
all
Hayden
do.
went in this draft, didn't he?
DJ Hayden, number 12 to Oakland.
Yeah,
And didn't he die?
I believe
he
so.
did. Tennessee picked
Let
at
me
number
double
10.
check.
They took an offensive guard.
Tyler Lewan. Was it
No.
Tyler
Yeah,
Lewan?
he did.
Uh-uh,
Just
uh-uh.
like 2 years ago.
Yeah, he just
Tell
passed.
him.
Yeah, just less
Yeah,
than
he
2
died in a
years
car
ago.
accident or some shit. I thought that was him. Yeah.
All right, where we at?
Tennessee
We
at
had
number
10.
10. They took an
They had
offensive
that
guard
guard.
Yeah, I ain't got no
from
guards. bro.
Bama. I think
Chance Warmack.
Chance
Oh,
Warmack.
shit.
Oh, yeah, it was Chance Warmack. There you go. Mhm.
And I think San
I
Diego
kinda
took
wanted Bronco, though.
another tackle that played at Bama.
Humphreys.
No. Did he go to
Uh,
Bama?
Fluker?
DJ Fluker.
DJ Fluker.
Yeah,
he did.
DJ
It was
Fluker.
Alabama. It was
Went to San Diego. And then we said DJ Hayden at 12. The Jets picked at 13. They took a defensive
Yeah,
tackle.
Hayden was 11.
Sheldon Richardson.
Sheldon
was
Richardson.
Richardson.
Carolina.
I said, when did they pick D Milliner? Because I said him the first pick. I said
Damn,
Sheldon Richardson when y'all.
I didn't have
Milner was
pick
like
9
6 or
and
7 or
13
5 or
and
6.
Christian Jones.
You said what?
D.
Yeah,
Milner was,
Milner was
picked
like
at
number
9.
6, right?
Okay.
D. Milner was
I
9.
thought.
Oh,
Okay.
9.
I said
9.
Sheldon Richardson right there. I didn't know they had 2 first-round picks. I knew they got Sheldon. I forgot about D. Milliner though.
Oh,
And
there
Carolina-
was a Seminole in this draft in the first round.
What position? Oh, Jameis Winston.
QB.
Nah,
No,
that's
not yet.
decent.
Not Jameis yet.
You said QB?
Yeah, went to Buffalo, if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
oh,
16.
EJ Manuel. Okay.
Yup.
Mhm.
Bum ass.
And then Carolina
Hate
took a
that
defensive
motherfucker.
tackle at 14.
2013.
Hated that motherfucker.
What school he went to?
He was a Samoan nigga.
From where? USC?
I think so. Or BYU wanted. He might
Yeah, I
have.
don't know.
Who is he?
Probably
went
a
to
name
Utah.
you can't pronounce.
Utah.
Oh, Tyson Alawala. No,
yeah,
no.
Yeah,
no.
him.
Star,
Yeah.
Star
Yeah,
Tulane. Star Tulane.
Yeah.
Yeah, Scarlett Tulane.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the Saints took a DB. I think he went to Oklahoma.
Vaccaro.
Kenny
Kenny
Vaccaro.
Vaccaro, he went to Texas. That was my nigga.
Pittsburgh took a linebacker. I don't think I
That's
remember.
when Texas used to claim DBU. They couldn't really, but they had.
Was that Devin Bush that year?
No,
hell
that's way early.
Hell no.
You said who was the team?
2013. What's the next?
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
Took a linebacker.
From where? Oh, don't tell me they took Jarvis
Oh,
Jones from Georgia.
yeah, Jarvis Jones. Yep.
Jarvis Jones. Yep.
I forgot
And
about
then
that.
San Francisco
Allen
took a
Overton.
safety.
Eric
Eric
Reed.
Reed out of LSU.
Eric
That shit,
Reed.
I was sick as bruh. That shit, I still pissed. That shit pissed me off, bruh. That
And then,
shit pissed me off.
The Giants took a tackle.
God damn, that shit pissed me.
Giants.
I'm still man.
Justin Pugh.
Okay, yeah, I got
Chicago took a guard. KL.
Kyle Long.
Kyle Long at 20. Cincinnati took a tight end.
Eifert.
Tyler Eifert.
It was Eifert? Oh, I thought it was Jermaine Gresham.
Atlanta at 22 took a DB.
Was that
From where?
one of the true fonts?
That's
Desmond Trufant from UW. Yep.
Minnesota took a
You had a
defensive
brother,
tackle.
right, that played for them too?
Mm-hmm. You
Who,
said
Minnesota,
who
you
you said?
Minnesota took a defensive tackle at
Sharif
23.
Floyd from Florida. That's what I
Sharif
was saying.
Floyd.
Yeah.
Nap Nation, you want to give a guess who was picked at 24 from Ohio State?
Oh my God, bro.
Who?
Oh my God. Not the Gonzo, bro.
No.
Who? From Ohio State?
Oh, Malik. That's that Malik year.
No.
No, it might be one of my Seminoles.
Defensive end. He went. I'd say he went to Ohio State.
They Bjorn Warner. Yeah.
Bjorn Warner.
Yeah, Bjorn Germany Warner.
And then Minnesota took a DB at 25.
Trey Waynes.
Nope, right here.
Oh, Rose closed. Xavier Rose.
Xavier Rose.
Xavier Rose, yep.
He
Green
played for the
Bay.
Colts too at one point, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Trash ass.
No, that nigga was a beast. He just by then he ain't have.
Yeah, he was just
trash.
That nigga was a
Trash.
beast.
He was just old at that point.
Trash.
Like the Florida State version of that nigga was Jalen Ramsey stat. Like the nigga was a beast.
And Green Bay took a defensive end at 26.
BJ
From
Raji.
where?
BJ Raji.
It wasn't BJ Raji.
Rodgers
where?
is
Went
DB, right?
to UCLA.
Kenny Clark.
No.
Huh.
UCLA DN?
Yeah.
UCLA sent players to the draft.
That was Clark
Yeah.
Warner? I thought that was Kenny
Because funny as a bitch.
Her name was Dayton Jones.
That nigga said UCLA sent niggas to the draft.
Yeah, I know Deshaun Foster.
Houston
what's my nigga name?
Houston
What's my
drafted
nigga
a wide
name?
receiver.
Miles Jack.
Oh, Houston had to be D-Hop that year, right?
Yeah,
Yep, at
He
27.
went that low?
Yeah, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That draft, it was for me because we needed to receive. It was between Keenan Allen to the Chargers, D-Hop to the Houston, and Tavon. I wanted Tavon to D-Hop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was happy with Tavon, but we should have got D-Hop.
Okay, so the last 5 picks, Denver took a defensive tackle.
Denver took a defensive tackle from where?
He went to North Carolina, UNC. He went to UNC.
Are we for sure, UNC?
Yeah.
UNC defensive tackles.
Sylvester Williams. Minnesota took another wide receiver at pick 29.
Minnesota took another wide
Corduroy?
Cordarrelle Patterson, yeah, from Tennessee.
Cordell Patterson at 29. St. Louis, do you want to take a guess? Who was drafted at 30?
Alex Ogletree.
Alice Ogletree. Dallas took a center at 31.
Travis Frederick.
And Baltimore took a DB at 32.
Elam.
Yeah, Matt Elam. Florida.
And that is how we're going to arrive at our 1 hour and 34-minute mark. Does anybody have any closing statements before we close out and roll the windows down in this hot box?
Fuck Aaron Rodgers.
That time period of football, especially in college, bro, is like, for me, the time. And we was losing. Like, we was losing to Alabama and shit. But that 2010,
Still.
2011, yeah, we still losing. that 2011, bro, to 2015, 2015, them like that time of college football and draft, because like this is St. Louis Rams, so like we never was good. We always was picking in the top. I mean, from 2012, we had 2 first-round picks off the RG3 trade. So every year, them
That's
drafts,
crazy.
2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, we was picking 2 niggas in the first round. Like that time for me, bro, in college football and the draft process was the shit. The only reason I'm struggling is because I smoke so much dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, but them drafts though, like it's like them drafts was crazy as fuck, like for real. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say on that.
So yeah, fellas, we appreciate everybody who came through to smoke with us for this motherfucking Friday Smoke Fest. You can again catch us Sunday for the Sunday night smoke service. We will be broadcasting live from the Cups and the Gang official page. Tune in for that, John. We will be changing spaces. You feel me? So shout out to the gang. One half of Sports Reports as ordered. 2-5 Mike Will live in the den. Cardi's on my eyes. Jeremiah was a bullfrog. You
Hey, I
feel
meant
me?
to say, Mike, them frames tough as a bitch.
Know what I'm saying?
Appreciate
Shout
it.
out to
You know,
my
so these my
dog.
vacation glasses.
Ooh,
Look like you got the buffs on, like you going to Detroit, nigga.
hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? So we got my dog Bleed Blue for the shoe, Nap Nation. What it do, Jay Lethal in the building. And you know my dog, LA always a pleasure to have you in the motherfucking building, man. Again, you can catch us Sunday night for the Sunday night smoke service. We letting the windows down. We letting the smoke out, man. We appreciate everybody. Smoke with us next time.
But the Sunday night smoke service is crazy.